there are so many people who are saying that AI will take jobs of many youngsters. So, what's your opinion on that?
Even with AI, I understand that we are going into a new paradigm, but I don't think we'll lose jobs.
AI have great impact, or do it will have great impact on cybersecurity in future or cloud security?
I think at one point the AI space will get stabilized as we speak, and the number of design patterns that gets evolved to establish a process, or the good design patterns that you have to set up in building an AI technology will gonna stabilize.
I've joined Thapar Summer School 2025, and it's basically on ML, deep learning, AI. So, would you like to share your particular opinion on this particular choice of mine? And
I think you are in the right place.
so, good morning, everyone. Good morning, sir. My name is Seerat, and currently I'm pursuing my master's in computer application. So, as we all know, that AI changes the way we think about security. So, how do we make sure that we still hold trust on AI? So, today we have an expert between us to clarify all our concern regarding cloud security, Mr. Rakesh Keshava, a security architect at Octa, to share their expert opinion about digital identity encryption and what the future of security could look like. Hello, sir. How are you?
Hi. Hi, and yeah, before anything else, thanks for the warm welcome. I'm doing good. How about you?
I'm doing good, sir. So, as we all know, that today's podcast is about cloud security and all the concern that the youngsters are having. So, first of all, I want to know, sir, as you have spent over 16 years in shaping the security system, all at a global scale. So, but the main question that arises, that what do you that what make you impress about cybersecurity? That why you choose cybersecurity in the first place?
Yeah, to be honest, I was involved into cybersecurity space by accident. So for the first couple of years of my career, I was more into like coding and all the other new things which a college graduate would do. So I was pretty much excited about that, and I accidentally jumped into the identity and security space while I was working at Oracle. So that was like around 10 years back, and that time um most of the technologies or most of the software applications would be built around enterprise systems. So which means that we do not have cloud like what we have currently. So it's like every company would set up their own software infrastructure on their own. They would have their own servers maintained, they would have their own firewalls defined and everything. So we gradually moved from that to cloud, so which is what we are currently at. The security and everything, the identity space is like evolving as we speak, based on newer technologies that is coming in. So that's how I got into cybersecurity. And as things are evolving, I see a major shift that is happening every 5 years. So the initial set of my career was more into enterprise softwares. The next set of 5 years was more into cloud, and now we are now seeing a dramatic change with AI, and
Yes.
definitely we are going to see a lot more in the coming future. So cybersecurity is everywhere basically. Whether uh, take any sort of applications, uh, there should be a bare minimum identity and security with respect to that. Otherwise, your system is compromised, and you get into a lot of other issues. And yeah, basically the trust that you establish between the users, the end users, and the system is through identity and security.
So as we are so much concerned about AI, we know that AI is coming at and there are so many people who are saying that AI will take jobs of many youngsters. So what's your opinion on that?
Even with AI, I understand that we are going into a new paradigm, but I don't think we'll lose jobs. the way in which we approach the problems and the solution for it will be different, or it'll be enhanced rather than people losing jobs. So I think there are like a new set of opportunities that is coming in with respect to AI, which for which we need more jobs rather than fewer jobs.
So there are some questions that arises that what there are some new roles and skills in cybersecurity. Well, in your perspective, what you think that what kind of roles or skills will be needed in the field of cybersecurity in the coming years?
So let me just compare how things were before and how things are now and how things are going to change. So a couple of decades back, when you meant security, given that everything, all the softwares are being deployed at the enterprise level, there is a hard boundary. Like you would define what is my firewall settings, which means that what are the IPs I'm going to be allowing, what are the IPs I'm going to be blocking, and there was a physical boundary. So most of the security and identity were confined within that. And when cloud got evolved, uh, the security is now relying with the user devices, for example, mobile phone or any other devices that you use. So the identity and security is confined to that. And as we evolve with AI, your identity and security will be confined to a broader set of things. That includes firewall, that includes your user devices, and that includes all the AI agents that you're building and all the AI technologies that you're coming up with. So the security and the identity space is going to evolve over time. I'm pretty sure about that. Just that we have to, be diligent and catch up with things as the market is evolving.
So personally, I have a question that do AI have great impact or do it will have great impact on cybersecurity in future or cloud security?
Yeah, I think with AI, a lot of things are happening dramatically as we speak. So unlike the previous other, shift that we saw, AI is actually evolving a lot as we speak. So I think it is not stable yet. We see a lot of improvements and a lot of complexities and challenges with respect to that. I think at one point the AI space will get stabilized as we speak, and the number of design patterns that gets evolved to establish a process, or the good design patterns that you have to set up in building an AI technology will gonna stabilize. A simple example, right? As an employee, you can view all the other employees, but you cannot view the salary. Only a manager can view the salary. Let's say there is an agent which is talking to a system. You, based on the context of the user, for example, if an employee is accessing that particular system, you can ask, list me all the employees who is working in this field. It should give the result, but the same user cannot ask, give me the salary of my peers or my manager, right? So the context has to be established and the identity has to be propagated in the right way so that you get the right results and the system is not compromised. With AI being evolving every day as we speak, I think we need to have a identity and security context awareness in all of these different AI applications so that the AI systems are not compromised. So that is the key area that we need to focus on. I think we everybody talks about LLMs, RAG, and a different lang chain and everything else with respect to AI, but there are very few conversations about AI security.
Yes.
I think that needs to be educated among everyone, and that is going to be a main focus uh, in the coming years.
As there are some students who want to pursue their career in cloud security or cybersecurity, so do you have any kind of advice for us youngsters that what kind of courses they offer in their college years or what kind of certificate courses they do after their college so that they can join the companies?
Yeah. So with respect to cybersecurity, uh, you know every space has its own kind of identity and security. Cloud has its own set of securities. AI has its own security. Enterprise system has its own security. I think based on what I would suggest is get your fundamentals right. So if you have your fundamentals right, I think you can you know go around these different systems that is being evolved, whether it's enterprise or cloud or AI or in future quantum, right? Uh, so once you establish the foundational security in these areas, you would get to know the trend on how the market is evolving, and then automatically adapt to it.
There are some questions that what's the upcoming technology or trend do you believe that can shake up the security industry in the next 5 years or 10 years?
Yeah, I think I already gave that answer previously, but let me talk
AI.
about AI here because that is what it is trending currently now. I think, as I mentioned, right,
Yes,
AI AI is dramatically changing at the
changing.
present. Yeah, at the present, I think there at some point it will get stabilized, and once it is stabilized, I think we would have proper design patterns on how to secure your AI models, including agent-to-agent communication. Um, and once that is developed, I think people will find much easier developing the AI models and securing it. So that is one part. The second part is the quantum technology. I think quantum is also evolving as we speak. Um, at least in the next 5 to 10 years, I see quantum being the forefront of uh, the technologies that we have seen, because that is going to change our entire PKI infrastructure, which means it would change the TLS handshake that we do currently. All the banking transactions that we do relies on TLS, right? So that would potentially be changing in the next 5 to 10 years. So which means that we have a new evolving threat, and we also have AI, we have quantum. So quantum can actually compute your use cases very fast. So let's say the traditional computing takes around 30 to 40 days to compute a particular problem. Quantum
Yes.
will take just few milliseconds. So that's the scale of whatever I'm talking about. So with AI, with AI intelligence of what it is currently doing now, along with quantum, it can break anything. So let's say you want to get into a system or break into a system by compromising its security. With quantum and AI, you can do it very fast.
As we have talked a lot about AI, quantum, and cybersecurity, cloud security. Now, personally, I would like to know that uh, as you have worked on many projects, so did you worked on any difficult project which made you feel like this project is really difficult or
Yes, every project is challenging, especially with respect to security. Just the way in which you do the security and identity differs. Uh, as the software develops, even the security around it develops. And with evolving AI and quantum, I think there is a new plethora of challenges that we encounter.
so? For this youngster, would you like to share your experience, like as you have gone from a developer to a security architect? So, what's your experience in that? Would you like to share with the youngsters?
So my career is spanned over 15, 16 years now. When I started my software development career, uh, at that point, I would have never thought that I would have been at this stage after 15 years. So, um, so when I started my career, all I was focusing on is the current technologies. Uh, I was basically a programmer, and I would look into the different coding aspect, how I can evolve myself with respect to coding. Uh, what are the best practices that I can use to write code? My focus was only on that. And then as things got evolved, right? I learned new technologies. I started mentoring people, juniors, and everyone. And I started participating in design discussion, architectural discussions, and Instead of working on one project, I started working on multiple different projects at the same time, working with several teams and several architects. Uh, so it's all my career, the progress, as I just spoke about in like a minute or so. Uh, I know there are like a lot of challenges. So what I would suggest is just take things one at a time. Just focus on the things which is currently important. Uh, yeah, don't think about what you will be doing next, because at this stage no one can predict the future, right? So if you look at it, 5 or 6 years back, we spoke about the blockchain and crypto, right? I think that was a huge topic back then, but now it is not, correct? So even I was looking into all these things, but as things got evolved and things got settled, the one thing that I realized is just focus on the current things that you're doing. Do not focus on things that is coming in future. So that was my uh, you know motivation and uh, other things. I mean, my experience throughout my career. Um, so just take things, whatever that comes your way. Do not lose the opportunity. Get your fundamentals right. So that is what I've been doing for the past 15 years.
So as I've joined Thapar Summer School 2025, and it's basically on ML, deep learning, AI. So would you like to share your particular opinion on this particular choice of mine? And would you share your guidance for the upcoming students who will opt for this summer school in future?
Yeah, that's a great thing. Since you have already started on it, what's your take on it? Firat? In a way, I'll ask you a question instead of you asking me.
Actually, for that, before the summer school, I am not even. I don't have this much knowledge about AI, ML, and deep learning. Here, I came to know that how ML models work and what is CNN, what is ANN, and how do we use them. And even we have some sirs from NVIDIA who taught us about deep learning. Uh,
Oh, great.
so I just felt that although all those topics are not, I'm not that confident that I'm completely aware about each and every topic, but I got pretty much knowledge that what is this and how we are going to develop this model. Even so yes, Rana. They made us perform Kaggle, and there are many Kaggle competition that we have to perform. We have to improve our rank day by day, which made us feel that we have to work on this particular set of field, and this is the model. What kind of models we are going to use? We have to do the tuning. How we will improve it? How will the accuracy will improve? And apart from this, there are some daily set of questions like brain stellar quizzes and interview questions, so that it would make us feel more confident about ourselves. And as there are so many, like usually we don't have questions. Uh, there are some brainstorming questions like. I have a question like there's a pipe of 7 meters and you have to give to the employee. So we never thought of these questions in our daily life, and we don't have
Got
answers
it.
for these. So this make us make a brain work in a different way. So that's what
Got
I
it.
found different. And as I'm currently pursuing my master's locally in Ludhiana. So as I'm from Ludhiana, so I'm doing my masters there. So there I didn't got the chance to do the practical work. So this summer school gave me the chance to explore how should I do the coding practically and all that. Even one day we had lecture on cybersecurity, which made me so cute that what's cybersecurity and how should we protect uh, privacy and the data that is basically used by hacker or some unidentified thieves. So this made me feel more engaged with cybersecurity and with cloud security. So that's why
Oh, that's good to hear.
enjoying this, that because it's giving me some new experiences, that how should I, that what field or what domain do I like, and what field should I choose or opt in my future.
Mhm. Yeah, that's very good to hear. And I think you are having a good foundation, which is more important.
Yes.
And you don't have to get into details of everything that you learn, right? You have to be smart enough in one or two things, and that will help you, you know, learn a lot of other things.
Actually, ये
So
पता
just
है
be
कब
proficient. Yeah, just be proficient in whatever you are interested in, and then you can look out for always for further options as well, right? Yeah, that's a very good base foundation with respect to AI and LLMs that you spoke about. I think I think you are in the right place. You said it all. I did not say it, but yeah,
actually it's a new experience. And personally, I would recommend many other students who will upcoming in the future and opt for this summer school, as it give a lot more knowledge. But
yeah.
but I deeply felt that there must be some kind of summer school who will give us knowledge about cybersecurity and cloud security, because I didn't got
Mhm.
those schools. They're mainly summer schools on AI, ML, and deep
Yeah, everybody focuses on AI, ML because that is the trending technology at this point. But obviously, cybersecurity is an evolving space. You consider anything, any technology, right? Blockchain or AI or even quantum, security is there everywhere. So whether you are pursuing AI or not, at least get the basics or the foundational things related to security and cybersecurity. I think that will help you a lot.
Thank you, sir, for this podcast, as you shared such a inspirational message for youngsters, and we got a lot more knowledge about cloud security, cyber security, and how AI will have impact on in the upcoming future. And uh, any other message you want to send to the students?
I think all the students are in the right place. You're doing the right thing. Uh, I think this Thapar school is honored. I think they are guiding you in the right way. Uh, yeah, as I said before, just get your fundamentals right. This is the right opportunity for you. You go places. All the best.
Thank you, sir. It was nice meeting you.